Hello everyone, this is the Foodie 8-in-1 digital oven. I'm in the process of a deep clean. As you can see back there behind the top elements, I have some grease that I've been working on to removing using just a regular scrub, dish scrub, sponge and Dawn. And I've been getting questions on how to clean this. The bottom elements are protected by an alloy cover. I don't know how to remove them. I will find out, but there's three. There's one up here, there's two, and there's three, and those are your bottom. The drop pan, the tray that you should never work without, always have this in place, is what goes here in the bottom. The top elements are exposed, and those are the ones that receive the spill of the broiling meat, especially from chicken. So that's what I'm in the process of cleaning now. Everything. All I'm using is a regular dish sponge, and I did use a wire brush, little wire brush or spongy, to remove some of the hard stuff that was back here on the wall. So after I'm done with this, I'll show the end results, and I'll show how to avoid any food spill over these elements, especially cooking pizza or anything that would melt and run over, or you think it may run over. And so I'll get back to you on that. Let's finish the clean first and get it dried up. Okay, as you can see, I got most of the hard stuff off. And like I said, this is my first deep clean. So I got most of the hard stuff off. You can still see some sprinkle of grease and fat on there. That's fine, I'll get that the next time. The elements are clean. The top elements are clean. I did put water and soap, the Dawn, on the elements, but I didn't use the wire brush. I just used the wire brush on the metal surface right here to get that hard sprinkle off, and that's it. So I'm going to put this back together. I'm going to show you a few things on how I cook and avoid spills on these elements, and I'll get right back to you. Alright, so I'm done with the drying and the cleaning. I got the LED light on. These are the elements in the bottom, right here. You have three of them, and the elements on the top are exposed. You also have three. So the most important part of this oven is the bottom rack. That always goes there. Never remove that. Always remember that. The second part is the deep pan. And the deep pan basically goes on top. It doesn't slide in to the guides, it just goes on top, and that's how you always want to cook. Any spills are not going to reach the element or the covers. Now always use foil. I do. If you want to, there's a thin pan that's coated you could place instead of the deep one. I'm doing good with this one so far, no issues. So, whatever you do, you can use that. The second part of this is your mesh pan. It's made out of metal, and that slides into the guide, just like that. And that's where I do most of all my cooking right here. Mostly chicken, meats, fries, small hand-sized pizzas. I put them on here. If I were to put the pizzas on the deep pan, I would do it on foil. And very important, always use canola oil. Always. Don't use anything else but canola oil. If you do, you'll find out why. It's going to be a really, really smoky mess. And that's basically it. That's how I cook. That's how I cleaned it. It was my first deep clean. And as I said, the most important part is this pan right here. You can coat this pan without the foil with the canola oil, and you can cook on it, but I'd rather use a sheet of aluminum. And then, anything that you do not turn this machine on without any food or something on top of here, because the fans will blow around the foil inside the unit. And you could use this. I read you can use this. Just don't turn the fans on without anything on top, because the foil is going to move around, float up and down, and you don't want it touching the heating elements. And that's it. Any spills over, I made the mistake when I first bought the unit. I placed something on here and I cooked it, And that's how I got this, which I'm going to remove on my next clean. Right now, it hasn't changed from day one. So learn as you go. That's basically it. I hope for those people that want to know exactly how to clean those elements, simple technology, good technology, and there it is. Okay.